Students are brave.
Youth stands with the country.
India will fight back.
Together and strong.
Better than ever before.
Hello, everyone. I welcome you all to this press conference. Please welcome Honorable Prime Minister and the Education Minister. The agenda of this meeting is the cancellation of Class 12th and Class 10th board exams and the status of present education system. So I invite these young journalists to put up the concerns of nations and ask some questions to Home Minister, to Education Minister and the Prime Minister.
So my first question is to our Honorable Prime Minister. Sir, what's the main reason behind the cancellation of 10th and 12th class board as they're vital to be held and also address the procedure of result? And due to this cancelling of boards, much of the students were stressed and some were depressed also. So sir, what initiative would you take to reduce it?
The first question which you said concerning delaying of the board exams of class 11, 10th and 12th. So in January, I want to tell you, we had a meeting with the principals, students and teachers. They suggested the government to increase the time for the revision. So we delayed the exams for 2 to 3 months. But in the April, we all know the COVID-19 boomed. It shows us an alarming sign. The statistical economist of our country told that the situation will be worse in the future. So we cannot danger the youths. We have to just cancel their papers as we were of no reason left, because how much we can delay their papers, because they have to also start their 11th class. And in the case of 12th, we were determined that we will not cancel their papers, but unwillingly we have to, because in many parts in April there was lockdown, there was curfew, so it ruined the revision pattern of the students. So again we have to just cancel their exams, and the rest question lies on the result. So I want to tell you, the government is consulting with the educational institutions, and in the future we will declare the format on the basis of the result.
So I want to urge a question from our Honorable Education Minister. Sir, ultimately, we don't know that when India will finally emerge from the pandemic's hold to resume offline learnings. Sir, as Central Board of Secondary Education has cancelled the HSC Class 12 board and CBSE and CIC is also cancelling it. So, sir, didn't you think that it will impact bad on the students as they will take it very lightly in their upcoming future?
In human life, many situations come to us which we do not want, while many opportunities get away which we want very eagerly. But we have to cope with it. It was a similar kind of situation. Yes, it also has some bad effects, but we are doing it only for the sake of your life, which is at the first position for us.
My question is from Education Minister. Respected sir, recently you took a decision of cancellation of the examination for class 12 students. Sir, do you really think it is beneficial for students? Was cancellation the only alternative present with the government in this situation? You may have taken online examinations too. Sir, anything to say?
Yes, the cancellation of class 12th examination will be beneficial as per seeing the current situations. Even after the cancellation of exams, the rate in normal crises is the double of the peak in the first wave. This shows the emergency situation. Even within our locality, we would find multiple of students who are preparing to give board examinations. And if COVID-19 has been spread through this, the situation which will be in front of us will be unimaginable. And life in comparison to marks is more beneficial for us. So secondly, you told us about the cancellation as the only alternative. Yes, during this set to offline education are next to impossible, and when it comes to the online mode, we cannot get accurate answers to students with the help of technology, as it is most prone to cheating. Also, in our country, most of the children do not have a single textbook, which makes the cancellation of exams our first and last alternative.
So my next question Honorable Education Minister, which comes to the present world for competition is just quantitative, not qualitative. So, sir, what you want to say about this?
See, as you said, our work is quantitative, not qualitative. I want to tell you the quality only lies in the quantity. Means if we will just reach the quantity or the youth, so their quality will automatically decrease. We will be not able to get out of the situation. So we have to just cancel their papers, and we with the government says to the people, we will create more opportunities, we will develop more uh, institutions, and we will prefer students to stay on online learning, the because our team is telling us in the last of this year there will be also a third wave, so we cannot open the schools or colleges. So yes, the students has to now just answer and ask their queries from teachers on the online basis, and when the quality of the study will increase, I mean to say when there will be offline mode, we will declare it.
So, sir, the college youth are asking questions on social media sites for the date of civil exams. Due to lockdown, the rate of unemployment has increased and the postpone of civil as well as other exams have made the situation worse. Sir, the human capital and development index have gone to depression and the students' IQ tend to decrease. So, the India's educated youth is asking you for the situation solution and want to know the upcoming procedure of civil exams.
Yes, with the great sorrow, we have to trust your words. You said the students are really depressed. Yes, we can say it because for the first time, the date of the civil exams are cancelled. Our government know their significance. I can say it's the dream of the thousands to be an IPS, IS or income tax officer. So, but we all also know this that the papers cannot be held in the online mode for civil posts. So we have to just delay them. And in the case you say the rate of unemployment is tend to increase is increasing, so it is due to the private sector. They have discharged a lot of the employees, and now the government is requesting them to rejoin their colleagues. So in the future, we promise you, we will we will increase the rate of employment, and we also state this: the future of the India is gonna be good or excellent.
Okay, sir.
Sir, as COVID-19 pandemic has now risen to a global health crisis across the globe. So as we know that India is only the nation that is worstly hit country in Asia. So sir, what's the reason that our country is being hit this much scary situation?
See, if you talk about Asia, India is the second most populous country. The first country is China, and China is much more advanced in terms of technology, much more advanced in terms of resources and many things. In China, the most of the population lives in the western side, and the east is completely empty. And in the case of India, the citizens live in every sector of the nation, so it's quite difficult to reach them. But our government is working hard. We are just collecting the data, and in the future we will make sure that every citizen of the India is vaccinated. So we say today the India situation is worst, but in future I say India will have a bright future.
सर, जब पूरे साल इतनी कमर कसने के बाद, इतनी मेहनत मशक्कत करने के बाद, उन बच्चों का क्या होगा जिन्होंने अपनी जीवन की पहली श्रेणी पर कदम रखना चाहा, जो चाहते थे कि वो एक बेस्ट कॉलेज में एडमिशन ले? सर, क्या अब उनको उनके मुताबिक कॉलेज में एडमिशन मिल पाएगा सर?
देखिए, हमने बच्चों के सामने दो सजेशन रखे थे। पहला कि उनका एंट्रेंस बेस पे क्वालिफिकेशन हो, या फिर दूसरा उनके 10th और 11th के प्री बोर्ड्स के मार्क्स का कॉम्बिनेशन, ताकि वो 12th के रिजल्ट को बना सके। लेकिन बच्चों ने इन दोनों को अस्वीकार किया और हमें पता चला कि बच्चे 11वीं में तो पढ़ते ही नहीं है। ऐसा हमें टीचरों ने और स्टूडेंट ने बताया। तो दूसरी बात रही कि बच्चे एडमिशन कैसे पाएंगे, अभी गवर्नमेंट उस पर काम कर रही है। हालांकि हमने अभी तक उसके ऊपर कोई भी स्कीम या फिर कोई पॉलिसी नहीं लगाई है, लेकिन अभी हमारी कंसल्ट हो रही है रोज बड़े बड़े इंस्टीट्यूशन से या फिर एजुकेशनल रिसर्च सेंटर से। तो मैं आपसे एक वादा करता हूँ कि इस महीने के आखिरी में ये सब पॉलिसी आपके सामने आ जाएगी। और मैं सब बच्चों से भी एक बात कहना चाहूंगा, बच्चों आपका फ्यूचर एकदम ब्राइट है, आपको डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। गवर्नमेंट आपके लिए बहुत अच्छे कदम उठाएगी।
My question is from Honorable Prime Minister. अगर इलेक्शन हो सकते हैं, रैली निकल सकती है, कुंभ का मेला लग सकता है, तो ऑफलाइन एग्जाम्स होने में क्या प्रॉब्लम थी सर?
देखिए, आप कह रहे हैं कि रैलियां निकल सकती है, तो सीधी सी बात है, वेस्ट बंगाल में पिछले महीने रैलियां निकली थी। लेकिन मैं बता दूं कि अप्रैल के महीने में कोविड के केसेस बूम करने शुरू हुए थे, वो एकदम से सिचुएशन वर्स नहीं हो गई थी। लेकिन अगर आप कह रहे हैं कि रैली हो सकती है, तो पेपर क्यों नहीं हो सकते? तो रैली करना एक हमारा राइट है। हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी को एक राइट होता है अपनी पब्लिसिटी करने का, और इलेक्शन सिर्फ 5 साल में एक बार होते हैं, उनको हम डिले नहीं किया जा सकता, क्योंकि वो पूरे देश के हित के लिए होते हैं। लेकिन जहां तक की बात है एग्जामिनेशन की, तो अगर पूरी कंडीशन में सिचुएशन वर्स्ट है, तो हम कदम उठा सकते हैं पेपर को कैंसिल करने के लिए, और बच्चों को आगे अगली कक्षाओं में भी प्रमोट किया जा सकता है। और इलेक्शंस कभी भी प्रमोट या फिर डिले नहीं किए जा सकते।
बट सर, कुंभ में, रैली में अनएजुकेटेड लोग जिनको मास्क सही से लगाने की और सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग एंड कोविड रूल्स सही से फॉलो करने तक की नॉलेज भी नहीं है, वो भी आ सकते हैं। तो स्टूडेंट्स जिनको हर चीज की प्रॉपर नॉलेज है और उनको उन्हीं के फ्यूचर के लिए एग्जाम्स अटेंड करने की परमिशन नहीं दी जानी चाहिए थी क्या?
देखिए, जब हम रैली निकाल रहे थे और अन्य पार्टियां भी रैली निकाल रही थी, तो हम सब ने लोगों से अपील की थी कि आप मास्क पहन के आइए, आप सैनिटाइजर लेके आइए, और लोग लाए भी थे, लोगों ने मास्क लगाए भी थे। लेकिन अगर हम बात करें जिन लोगों ने नियमों का पालन नहीं किया, तो वो सिर्फ हजारों में लोग थे, हमारी रैलियों में लाखों लोग आए थे। तो अगर अगर और जो जिन लोगों ने नियमों का उल्लंघन किया है, वो पुलिस कस्टडी में भी गए हैं, उनके ऊपर फाइन चार्ज भी हुआ है। तो जैसा कि आप कह रहे हैं कि पेपर क्यों नहीं हुए, क्योंकि हमारे देश में कई जगह लॉकडाउन भी था उस टाइम पे, कई जगह कर्फ्यू भी लगाया हुआ था। और ऐसे में अगर हम पेपर और डिले कर देते बच्चों के, तो उनको फर्दर स्टडीज में बहुत प्रॉब्लम आती। तो हमारे पास कोई दूसरा विकल्प नहीं था, तो हमें पेपर को कैंसिल करना पड़ा। So we prepared this small session to address our seniors who recently are depressed.
We just want to convey them that they are not alone. We are them with this hard time.
And just because some days are hard, it doesn't mean life remains with such.
You might have heard, हर अंधेरी रात के बाद एक उजला सवेरा हमारा इंतजार कर रहा होता है।
We just have to stand by the side of our country. United we stand, divided we fall.
Students are brave.
Youth stands with the country.
India will fight back.
Together and strong.
Better than ever before. Jai.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.